If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Another year, another collection of strange UFO sightings and videos of unidentified lights in the skies. Jump right to this year's sightings. According to the National UFO Reporting Center, in 2019 they received 6,165 submitted reports. This was a substantial increase over 2018 when they received only 3,403. What kind of reports will we see this year? As of March 25, 2020, we're up to 979 reports submitted to NUFORC, along with a handful of newsworthy videos. Looks like things are just getting started. On this page, you'll find several highlighted UFO sightings from 2020, most of which gained media attention. Some might be hoaxes, some might have completely ordinary explanations. Perhaps a few will leave you wondering. Let's take a look. 2020 UFO sightings and videos. Skeleton Key, UFO over Plymouth County, Massachusetts. March 9, YouTube channel Zeal shared footage of an alleged UFO sighting over Plymouth County, MA. According to the witness report, they saw the object flying overhead no farther than the length of a football field away. It was roughly the size of a helicopter. Stills of the UFO look like a helicopter with its nose up. By the time I got my phone out, the object had already begun accelerating away from us. While it may appear to be hovering in the video, it is actually traveling forward at a great deal of speed. Witnesses described the object as an ovular-shaped black orb and what appeared to be a caterpillar-like tail. The object hovered briefly, then began to accelerate away. Sao Paulo, jellyfish, UFO. This video purports to show an unusual jellyfish-like object hovering in the skies above Sao Paulo, Brazil. Curious flying objects on Sunday, February 16, 2020, in Sao Paulo, reads the video's description, noting that the sighting allegedly occurred at 8:45 local time. Some feel the object is moving too slowly to be of extraterrestrial origin, while others think it may be a balloon of some type, or that the entire video is a hoax made using Photoshop. Airbus A320 pilot shares alleged UFO filmed during flight. This very peculiar UFO footage was shared in February. Reportedly recorded from the cockpit of an Airbus A320 while flying over Medellin, Colombia, it appears to show a metallic object zooming past the aircraft above the cloud cover. Some believe this object is similar in description to those reported during the infamous UFO incident involving the USS Nimitz. Given the speed of the Airbus, it's possible the object was stationary and only appeared to be moving. Triangular UFO formation over Houston, Texas. A family in Houston, Texas got a New Year's surprise when they spotted a trio of hovering lights during a local fireworks celebration. The sighting occurred at 12:30 a.m. on January 1, and while it'd be easy to say they were just fireworks, as well, the witnesses weren't convinced. "That's not fireworks," one of them says in the video, "fireworks don't burn like that." Top 10 states for UFO sightings in 2020. So far, an old hypothesis resurfaced this year claiming that some UFOs are actually time travelers from the future, perhaps humans journeying into the past to study their ancestors. That'd be us. Well, if they are travelers from the future, here are the states they've apparently visited most in 2020. As of March 25, 2020, according to NUFORC, California 89, Florida 74, Texas 59, Washington 48, New York 39, three-way tie, Colorado 33, Indiana 33, and Ohio 33, Pennsylvania 30, Oregon 25, Arizona 23, Georgia 20. This is a small sample, and of course many UFO sightings are reported elsewhere or not reported at all. However, looking at these stats, California leads in sightings so far this year, as is usual. Colorado, meanwhile, has seen a marked increase in sightings, particularly of trails and formations of lights. NUFORC has labeled some of these as potentially sightings of SpaceX's Starlink satellites, which appear in the night sky as a long trail of lights evenly spaced out in a row. One Colorado witness also reported a big blue fireball, while another encountered a green fireball that turned orange and then disappeared. Honorable mentions UFO 40,000 feet over Utah. On January 25, MIF, the Mutual UFO Network YouTube channel highlighted a report of an unidentified object seen by a professional pilot over the Zion National Park, located in southwest Utah, UFO over Popocatépetl during the eruption. On January 29, a UFO was spotted cruising over Popocatépetl as it erupted. The footage, however, is dramatically sped up, and the consensus appears to be that the UFO was simply an airplane. Still worth a look, Colorado mystery drones. In early January, rumors buzzed regarding several sightings of mystery drones over the skies of Colorado's eastern plains. And yet, just as quickly as they appeared, reports of the unusual drones eventually dropped off. While there are various theories on the origin of the drones, as CPR reported at the end of January, the Air Force, Google, Amazon, and Uber have all denied the drones were theirs. Sun UFO. On NASA footage, UFO hunter Scott Waring spotted a peculiar object on footage of the sun captured by NASA on March 13. "I was looking at some footage of the sun and decided to take a closer look at the black triangle I discovered many months ago," he wrote. "The object is still there. Some people try to say it's not a craft, but a dark spot on the sun. This is not possible," he adds, "since the sun is rotating below the UFO. That's no UFO, that's a space station." Footballer Simon Church thought he spotted a UFO on March 24, but it turned out to be the good old International Space Station. "This prompted me to take a look at just how confusing ufology has become with all the drones, space stations, and satellites clogging up our skies.